Once upon a time, in a quiet corner of the world, where cobblestone streets warmed under the morning sun and golden fields stretched toward the horizon, there was a small village filled with simple lives and familiar faces. People rose with the dawn, worked with their hands, and returned home as the stars appeared. Life here was ordinary, predictable, safe. But even in places like this, where nothing ever seemed to change, extraordinary stories were waiting to be told. In this village lived a young woman named Belle. She was known by many, yet truly understood by few. While others cared about appearances and approval, Belle cared about ideas, kindness, and the unseen worlds hidden inside books. She believed that beauty was not something you looked at, but something you felt. Belle spent her days helping her gentle father, a dreamer and inventor, whose heart was full even when his pockets were empty. She loved him deeply, and she believed love was the greatest invention of all. Far beyond the village, past forests where sunlight barely touched the ground, stood a vast, silent castle. Its towers were tall but lifeless, its halls echoed with memories. Inside lived a creature feared by all. They called him the Beast. But long ago, before the shadows and the silence, he had been a prince. He lived surrounded by luxury, yet his heart was cold. One winter night, an old woman knocked at his door, asking only for warmth. Judging her by her appearance, he turned her away. And in that moment, she revealed herself as an enchantress. For his cruelty, she placed a terrible curse upon him. His body became monstrous, his servants became enchanted objects, and the castle was sealed away from the world. Before leaving, the enchantress gave him one final chance, an enchanted rose.
If you can love and earn love in return, before the last petal falls, the curse will be broken.
If not, he would remain a beast forever. Years passed. The beast's anger hardened into sorrow. Hope faded into regret. He believed love was no longer meant for him. Every falling petal reminded him of time slipping away. Meanwhile, life continued in the village. One day, Belle's father set off on a journey and never returned. Fear filled Belle's heart. Without hesitation, she followed his path, into the dark forest, toward the unknown. At last, Belle reached the castle. Inside, she found her father imprisoned by the beast. The beast roared with fury, but Belle stepped forward, brave, calm, unafraid.
Take me instead. Let him go.
The beast was stunned. No one had ever chosen him before. He agreed, and Belle stayed behind, a prisoner of the castle and of fate. At first, Belle was afraid. The castle was strange. The beast was terrifying. His voice thundered, his temper burned. But Belle noticed something else: loneliness, pain, a heart that had forgotten how to hope. Slowly, day by day, fear gave way to understanding. Belle shared stories with the beast. She spoke to him with kindness. He listened. For the first time in his life, he learned what it meant to care. He became gentle, thoughtful, protective. Seasons changed, snow melted, flowers bloomed, and somewhere between quiet conversations and shared laughter, love began to grow. Not suddenly, not perfectly, but honestly. Back in the village, a man named Gaston watched with envy. Rejected by Belle, he turned his pride into hatred.
That castle
He
hides a
filled
beast.
the villagers
We
with
must act now
fear,
before it's too late.
fear of what they did not understand. With torches raised, they marched toward the castle, determined to destroy the beast. A battle followed.
Attack him now!
The beast fought, but not with
Don't
anger.
let him through!
He was tired. Wounded, he fell. Believing Belle deserved better, he gave up. As the final petal fell, Belle ran to him. Holding him close with tears in her eyes, she whispered,
I love you.
Magic filled the air. Light shattered the darkness. The curse was broken. The beast rose, transformed once more into a man. But this time, he was no longer cruel. He was kind, humble, whole. The villagers stood in silence. They finally understood. True monsters are born from fear, not appearance. Belle and the prince stood together, changed forever. And the castle, once cursed, filled with light and love again. Because true beauty is not seen by the eyes, it is felt by the heart.